everyone, happy Sunday. I'm talking to you today from Colonial Williamsburg. This is where I used to work. It's a museum that is set in the 1700s. So here, this man is dressed as young Thomas Jefferson. This man is older Thomas Jefferson. This man is James Madison, George Washington, right? Some of our founding fathers there. Okay, I wanted to talk to you today to remind you of a couple things. Number one, by Friday, you need your paragraph we wrote on enslaved people when we looked at the primary sources of the slave rebellion and the slave collars, and then we wrote a paragraph. That was due last week, so if you haven't turned it in, please do so. Number two, your paragraph you wrote on the founding fathers. You did research as a group, but every one of you needs to turn in a claim, evidence, reasoning, or claim evidence analysis paragraph. Get that turned in. Number three, by Friday, you need a rough draft of your letter, either written to the federal government or to our school, about how history should be taught. That is due on Friday, just the rough draft. Okay, I wanted to come on here though to talk to you a little bit about how we're writing all of these things, which is as claim, evidence, analysis. Let's break this down one more time. Starting with a claim. A claim is a position that can be argued. It should be compelling, which means interesting. It should be debatable, so we can kind of argue about it. And it should be defensible, so you can back yourself up. Okay? A claim is a position that can be argued. It should be compelling, interesting, debatable, defensible. So, it is not a great claim if I say, I like ice cream. I can't debate that with you. I just do. If you go, no, Ms. Williams, you do not like ice cream, you're wrong, right? It's an opinion. We cannot debate it. So is this a good claim? In most states, teens can drive at 16. No, right? It's a fact. We can't debate it. We can find the information. That's it. What about California should lower the driving age to 10? We can debate it. It's kind of interesting, right? And you can defend it. Great claim. Thomas Jefferson owned slaves. Is that a good claim? Not really. It's a fact, right? We can look it up. We're not going to have an argument about it. I can prove to you that he did. If I say that other countries helped the US in the American Revolution, we can look that up too. That's a fact. It's not really a claim. The founding fathers did not believe truly in freedom, liberty, and equality for all. Can we debate that? Yeah. Is that interesting? Yeah. Can you defend that? Yeah. That's a claim. Right? Students in the US should learn about the important role that other countries played in the American Revolution. Is that a claim? Yeah, right? You can defend it. It's, I mean, whether you find it interesting or not, you can have an interesting debate about it, right? Those are claims. Make sure it is defensible, compelling, and debatable. The evidence you use. Evidence. Your evidence must be specific information from a reliable source. So in history, that could be a primary source, like when we looked at those images of the slave rebellions, right? Or it can be a secondary source, like history.com, or the museum website for Thomas Jefferson's home, Monticello, or George Washington's home, Mount Vernon, right? You can pull from any of those. But in your evidence, you want to say, according to, and give me the source, and then give me something that is very specific, okay? Then your analysis or reasoning is, why does your evidence support your claim, okay? If you're struggling to think of why, of making that connection, you could think about possible objections people may make to it, right? How might they push back against you? And then argue that. So for example, claim, Cardi B makes good music. That's debatable. That's interesting, right? We can argue that. Evidence. According to Forbes.com, Cardi B has had 5 Grammy nominations and 21 of her songs have hit platinum or gold status. I gave you a source. I gave you specific facts I got from that source. Analysis. Okay, why is 5 Grammys evidence that she makes good music? It just is. I mean, ooh, tricky. If you're struggling, think, how is someone going to argue against you, right? Someone might say, okay, but I don't like Cardi B. Okay, so if I say, while not everyone may like her music, by the objective measures that we have of good music in our society, Cardi B is doing exceptionally well. There's analysis, right? So Cardi B makes good music. According to Forbes.com, Cardi B has 5 Grammy nominations and 21 of her songs have hit gold or platinum status. These are the objective measures that we use to judge music in our society. Therefore, based on these, Cardi B does make good music, whether you like it or not. Claim, evidence, analysis. The founding fathers did not fully believe in equality for all. Evidence. On Monticello.com, you can read about how Thomas Jefferson had over 600 slaves and did not treat them very well. Analysis. Even though he wrote about freedom for all did not include enslaved people.